Hello everyone. Okay, I believe I am recording. Now, I believe one of my files was corrupted while uploading, so I will explain product rule one more time. Um, Basically, what it was two functions when multiplying, the derivative will be the derivative of the first function times the original function of the second one plus the derivative of the second function times the original of the first function. Now, now, I will give a quick summary because we do have to continue our lesson for today. Uh, if you want, I can upload another video on product rule, but basically this is the basic rule when trying to find derivatives. So f prime, whenever we say prime, it's derivative. F prime of x times g of x plus g prime of x times f of x. That is the basic product rule. It's only when you're multiplying two functions right next to each other. For example, 4x plus 1 times 40x squared minus 2x. Now here we just find the derivative of this function times this function, then the derivative of this function times this function. So it would look something like this. It would look like 4 times 40x squared minus 2x. Hello, Ezekiel, I'm teaching a class if you want to learn. I know I'm recording, dude. Anyways, how's it going, chat? Anyways, now you find the derivative of the second function. So parentheses 40x, wait no, 80x, that's an 80, minus 2 times the original function, the first one, which would be 4x plus 1. Now, that is the basic product rule. Now, we will continue with our programmed lesson, which will be quotient rule. Quotient rule is way more complicated. It is when one function is dividing by another function, the derivative will be the function of the bottom, well no, not the derivative, just the normal function of the bottom times the function of the top, the derivative of the function of the top, minus brackets the derivative of the bottom times the top, more brackets, divided by the bottom squared. So this will look something like this. Let's say you have 4x over 5x squared. First we find the derivative of the first function, so we're just plugging in 4x squared times the derivative of the top function, which is just 4, minus brackets the derivative of the bottom function, 10x parentheses times the top 4x bracket divided by 5x squared. Now here you can simplify, but most will just like leave it there. If you want, you can simplify. So it would be 20x squared minus what's that? 40x squared divided by 5x to the fourth power. Here you can simplify further, and it's just negative 20x squared. And that would be the answer right here. Now, this will be used in a lot of tests, like the AP exam or the most calculus classes, just like Calc 1 or 2. Now, after that rule, we can use it to find different types of problems. Let's say you want to find 40x times 4x minus 4 divided by 5x. Now here you would have to use both quotient rule and product rule, which I showed you in the beginning. And I will leave that as homework. Adios.